crazy.
Dang,
They
like you ain't
coming at
him.
me like they don't got love for the East Coast. You,
Dang, like you ain't
Th-
him.
man, I'm ready to smack somebody upside their head, bro.
I mean,
I, I'm
Eastside
tired.
Cheddar Boys them.
I'm tired of people not putting respect on my name, bro.
Ooh, how much we hit? How much you hitting them for?
So we first hit them, Hugh. We was up 4 units going into the day. Up four
Yeah,
units as $100 better. That means you up $400.
100.
Today we hit them for over 7.5 units. $750 day put us up over 12 units, and we ain't even got to Monday Night Football.
Oof,
In the
oof.
first week, Hugh, if you're $100 unit better, that made you enough money to cover the membership for the rest of your life. And then some people was in the chat today. It was like, man, the game's been crazy. I ain't been eating. I ain't been eating. I was like, look, relax, everybody. This last game, I'm about to cook up fire for y'all.
Mm.
Just one play, $5 to hit 1,500. Something like.
Damn. Oof, oof, oof,
If you're
Ooh.
not a Hall of Famer, what are you
What are
doing?
you doing? You know, me
Hugh,
as a 50 cent better. You know what I'm
that
saying?
that would have your 50 cent would have been like these.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Hey,
Stop
man,
playing with me.
what was you saying? Like
Stop.
1,500? No big deal. Big
And
ball
that's
capping.
and that's only one of the bangers that I hit. It was just banger after banger. Bang, 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 bang. But my love going bang, bang, bang. You gotta run, you gotta hide you.
So if y'all hearing right now, if y'all not part of the Discord or WAP,
What,
y'all need to
what?
join Top Sports Debate, man. We out here cooking, yo. We out here cooking, man. I came up a little bit out here, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
And this is
you didn't turn your 50 cents to $3 real
yeah,
quick.
yeah, man. Six. Your boy got about six off of
Come
50 cent.
on.
What they need, bro? What
What,
they need?
what,
What
the,
they saying out here? You know what
what
I'm
you
saying?
saying?
What they saying, bro? Your boy turned 50 cent into about $6. Well, actually $1 into about $6. But and just out
Prod,
here, man.
Prodigy,
You know what I'm saying? No
Prodigy,
big deal.
you can go to hell. You can go to hell. We gonna talk about my Lions. I'm
Bro,
celebrating and I'm happy, and we gonna get to my bum ass team.
dog, why you gotta come in the chat with the disrespect? Why we gotta bring up old stuff about the Lions? Yeah, I'm wearing a hat, but I ain't,
So,
it's tough, man. It's tough out
to,
here.
toast to you. Did you win it? Any of your fantasy? Well, I know my fantasy. You being the last pick, you probably had no chance.
Man,
How
no,
you doing your fantasy?
bro. One, everything, all my best people was on the bench. So I did terrible coaching. I'm like the offensive coordinator for the Lions or Michigan football right now, bro. So one, I coached it terribly. It's come down to my defense against in our league, in your league or whatever. So come down to my defense. I'm down, bro. Mark Andrews cooked me, bro. He he
He
got
cooked
me.
everybody.
He
I needed
got
20
point
yards for
six.
him, bro, to pass the challenge.
Bro, he
Did he
got
even?
me. He
Did he
got me
pass it to
point.
him?
He got one catch. Are you fucking serious? Like one catch. That's why I was like, that's why y'all. That's why y'all bum ass lost, bro. I was like,
You
that's
were
the only
so
reason. Yeah, no, I was like, no, y'all ain't going. Okay, if I'm losing, y'all losing, man. What we doing right now,
we
bro?
gonna lose
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
family.
yeah. No, y'all ain't gonna park. Y'all ain't gonna pass the Mark Andrews. All right, yeah, take that L. Gonna take that, hold it. You know what I'm
So you
saying?
wanted them boys to lose.
Yeah, bro, man, forget him and the whole Baltimore crew. If you down with Baltimore, then F you too. Because what are we doing out here, bro? You ain't gonna give me one catch for point 0.6 yards, bro. I'm down 9, bro. He could at least got me 4 or 5 points. Y'all been sitting pretty. So
He got you
now,
point five.
yeah, he got me point 0.5. Now it's all up to my defense. It's Chicago versus Minnesota. We going against a rookie QB, so I'm not that bad right now.
You need some big.
Yeah, yeah,
You going against JJ
yeah, yeah,
our
yeah,
champion
yeah.
quarterback?
Yeah, he gonna bring me home. Yep, absolutely. He
Man,
gonna bring me
so
home.
chat. Make sure you guys the rule when you come in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, smash the like button, punch the like button. Let us know where y'all from. Let us know if y'all won, lost today. Who's that player that you want to
Dog,
swing on? Hughes
dog,
is Mark Andrews.
dog. Juju Dex
Mine,
too. Andrew killed him too.
bro, Andrews
Killed
killed
everybody.
me.
Killed everybody.
Um, Cade Otten, zero.
Cooked you.
He cooked me for a few hundred.
Mm,
All I needed was 10 yards from the nigga. He got zero catches.
bro.
What we doing?
Well, Worthy cooked me in the other in Mills
Yeah,
fantasy,
he
but
got injured.
yeah, he got injured, so I can't be mad at him. But yeah,
Oh
I
man.
can be.
All
I
right.
could be mad at somebody.
Chat, chat. So this game, Baltimore Ravens lost 40
Mm.
to 41, and
That's how they do.
one of the
Take that L.
best games I ever watched in my life. Like this game was like a Super Bowl game that you always
Mm.
wanted. Dumb fans leaving. It's like everything you wanted with two superstars, two MVPs, the back-to-back MVPs going against each other in the first game, and literally everything you can ask for the first game. Only game I can compare is when the Patriots came back on the Falcons in the
Um,
Super Bowl.
so that and that's a Buffalo versus what was a Buffalo versus Kansas City when they heard everything went down.
Oh, Allen and Mahomes,
Yeah,
my homeboy.
yeah,
It is one of them
yeah,
games, whoever having the ball last is gonna
yeah.
win.
I mean, it's a wise song once said, man. How did you get here? Like, how did we get here, bro? Don't nobody know, bro. We all watched this game. Me and you both watched this game, and we still don't know how Buffalo won. We still don't know how they won. We could talk about how much you want, but it's like, how, bro? Because they would dominate that game
Like
90% of the game.
dominated. Mark, like Derrick Henry, you literally couldn't stop him. Lamar Jackson, he was just this was just free money,
Yeah.
easy to him. What is going? How did this happen?
Man, what?
You,
Derrick Henry had 100 yards in the first quarter. Like,
I needed him for $200. I needed him to cover his 85 84.5 yards. He covered that
bro,
in one run. I'm like, oops, cash
run.
it.
So, like, if you were told if the box score came out and like, yo, Derrick Henry had over 100 yards in the first quarter, like just if you went
He's
down
gonna
the
have
whole stat
two
line, two touch,
touchdowns.
you
A
know,
total. So if you got Derrick Henry have 169 yards, two TDs, Lamar Jackson have 70 yards, one TD, Lamar Jackson throw it for two TDs.
you saying you taking that stat line every time and you catching that to the bank. But for them to have that stat line and lose, oh, it's gonna be
Oh, it's gonna be
they're not gonna
fireworks.
sleep. Yeah, they're not gonna sleep well at tonight.
It's like give me your thoughts about the game. I started last time. You got to start. So going into the
Well,
game, watching it, everything. What you got?
it was one of those. It's like back to back MVPs, right? So we have back to back MVPs. Baltimore QB, he just won MVP. Like the game was so competitive. It was so entertaining. It was heavy on the offense. It was like I said, Derrick Henry hitting you 100 yards off rip, out the gate. They looked like he was unstoppable. It looked like he was prime D Henry.
If you
And
guys
then
got any questions y'all want us to read ASAP, hit that super chat. If not, after
yeah,
each game breakdown, we'll read y'all questions. But put them in the
so
comments.
he got off rip, and I think this is young longest because I was going to bet on his under because I'm like D Henry his longest run of 19 yards. I was going to bet on that, but it wouldn't let me. It cut me out at the same time. Thank you. Anywho, but he looked unstoppable, and for them, like I said, Lamar Jackson, he looked as accurate as we ever seen. He looked primed. He looked like he was ready to take the next step. Which I mean, I don't understand it's still the regular season, but this every game matters at this point. You can't. I don't care if it's the first game or not because they the one that Buffalo's the one that kicked you out the playoffs last year. So you coming in there
In
full
a
steam
crib.
ahead, yeah, in a crib, and you had the game and for it to slip through your fingers, it's insane. It's gonna be maddening to them, the team, the whole organization, the whole fan group of Baltimore. I know that nobody's gonna sleep well tonight. What you got?
So going into the game. So in my fantasy, I'm dominating. So the big money league, I'm dominated doing my thing. I'm like, all right, I should win. Now in Mills one, that's the one where I drafted last. So I'm like, I have
You
no
like your boy.
chance.
You like your
My
boy.
team is trash, and I'm playing Ray. So I'm so happy he didn't remind me that we was playing for something. Cause I'm like, man, I'm about to lose
Yeah.
whatever bottle of tequila I gotta buy, and we're about to lose it. So, but I had Derrick Henry. And
Mm,
I'm like, Derrick Henry need to give me 300 yards, zillion touchdowns. And bro, I'm getting blown out and it's getting closer and closer and
mm,
closer and closer and closer. I'm probably winning right now, but he got two more people playing tomorrow. So they're going to probably still win. So going into this game, I'm like, hey, y'all, take the over. It is, you got two high power offenses. You just got to take the over. I don't matter what the
mm.
score is, whatever they got it over, what they got it is. I think it was at 50, like 50.1 or whatever, 50.5, whatever it was. I'm like, take this over because high scoring game. And when it came down to sports betting, I learned last year. I was like, last year you only have those powerful games where you have the two high power offense
Mhm,
and they score zillion touchdowns and you like, bro, if I would have did any bet, just went crazy, I would have won
mhm.
enough money to cover this year. And I learned that from last year. So I'm like, I'm going crazy on this game and going to do all type of bets just in case. And I don't care if I lose because I know you do enough of these games. I think last year it was the Bengals and I think the Bengals and the Ravens. So
That's gonna be another good
yeah,
bet
so
better.
yeah, so that was another one. So I'm like, all right, going into it, I literally was like, remember when we did the breakdown? I'm like, I have no idea who's going to win this game.
Yeah,
It's a
pick
pick 'em.
'em. It's a pick
I'm
'em.
like, it's a pick 'em game. You could coin flip, and I was like, okay. Then when it came down to picking, I was like, I'm picking Buffalo just because they home. So I'm like, if I had to pick, I'm like, all right, I'll take Buffalo to win just because they're at home. Starting off watching the game, Hugh, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. I was watching the game. I don't know if I text you guys or I text a few people. I'm like, bro, if Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson don't win a Super Bowl, it is like prime Shaq and Kobe playing together for years and
Mhm.
never winning the championship. Like,
Yeah.
it's a cheat code watching them two. It
Right.
is
It
literally a
is. It
cheat code.
is.
You
It
just
definitely is.
you can literally hand it to him and he gonna break for so and so, or you keep it and he's gonna break. If you back up and pass, he's spinning, spinning, spinning. Every single quarterback in the NFL, even Mahomes, anybody would have got sacked on that one play. Only
Mm,
probably Mahomes.
right.
It's like, bro, it was
The closest
magical to see.
thing to I'm sorry to cut you off.
Go
The
ahead.
closest thing that you have is Randy Moss and Tom Brady not winning the Super Bowl. You know, that's another like
There
Shaq
you
and
go.
Kobe type of thing. Like
There you
y'all
go.
should have won. You know, so this is up there with them two for sure.
100%. So I'm watching the game. I'm like, okay. Then Ray text. He's like, man, Allen getting cooked, and people in the chat like, man, Allen overrated. Allen overrated.
Mm,
And as
yeah.
soon as everybody said Allen overrated, and Ray said Allen is cooked, it's just they just you couldn't put him away. And even when they couldn't put him away, they were still putting him away. And at the end of the game, you got the Ravens. All they got to do is get a few first downs.
Mm,
Derrick Henry
that
fumbles
fumble.
the ball.
That fumble.
You single-handedly lost the game for your team, and Buffalo was trying to do everything they could to lose it because you got a missed extra point, I
Mm,
believe. You
yeah,
had
he banked it.
a 2-point conversion where he caught but he went out of bounds before he caught it. That took away. It was just another 2-point conversion they tried they couldn't get.
Yeah,
So they was like trying every way to lose it. And Josh Allen, bro, he's a
he a bad boy.
bad man.
He said
394 passing yards, two passing touchdowns, no interceptions, and he also have not 2 rushing touchdowns. I think he had did he? Yeah, I think he did have 2. Yeah, he had 2 rushing touchdowns.
MVP for a reason. He carried the ball. And the crazy thing is, right? Derrick Henry is one of those players that, yeah, he lost in the game, but he was the reason why they was above winning too, right?
Yeah.
And he's one of those that you're not going to bat an eye for.
No,
You know what I'm
no.
saying? So
It's
even
like
though he lost that fumble,
nobody can say
yeah,
anything about him fumbling.
and can't
No, don't
nobody be
even
like, can't nobody go up to him, man, what the f? You know what I'm saying? You fumble. Everybody can get the shrug their shoulders and be like,
like, dog,
we can
I
live
had
with it. We can live
160
with it.
I had 169
Mm,
yards, 2 TDs off of 18 carries,
yeah.
averaging 9.4 carries, yards a carry. So it's like, yeah, it's like at that moment, he's the reason why they lost, but you
Mm,
really can't fully blame it on him. It's just tough. Like for example, Mark Andrews last year is 100% the reason why they lost.
mhm.
Because you had a chance to catch the game winning
Yeah,
ball and you dropped it. And your job is to do this. But
yeah, and he didn't. And at the same time, it's like Mark Andrews is good enough and has been good enough player that people just have to eat it. Sometimes when your best player can win you the game, but nobody's perfect, right? There's been times that Tom Brady lost the Patriots the game. There's been times Peyton Manning lost the Colts a game. So there's just times when your best player is just gonna lose you a game or
you ain't had
one
it. You
play.
ain't you ain't had the same energy for CD.
Yeah, yeah, but he's Mr. My Bad. He's gonna be Mr. My Bad. He was Mr. My Bad all last year. This is what we gonna do. I'm gonna get a T-shirt like that.
It's my
My
bad, y'all.
bad, my
My
bad.
bad.
It's my bad. That's CD. He ain't gonna come up on clutch dog every time. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's rough. Like I said, that it's the fumble of the day, right? It's the fumble of the day. So that's the biggest turnover that we've seen all day of the season, technically. So, and unfortunately, happened to him. He's a great guy. He's gonna bounce back. He's going to go above and beyond. They're gonna still
And
win a
you're
lot of
playing
games.
Buffalo in
Mm,
Buffalo
yeah,
and a defending MVP. So it's
yeah,
not like you're playing a bum. It's
yeah.
y'all lost by 1 point.
That part is Josh Allen. So they know they're good enough to beat him because hell, they was up 15 for most of.
Hell, and
Yeah,
didn't Buffalo kicker miss the
Uh,
extra point?
yeah. I think he banked it off the post.
Yeah, he
I
banked off the
believe
post and missed it. So it's a tie
Prater.
ball
That's
game.
I think Prater was one of the Lions
Bro,
kickers.
was that Prater
Yeah,
our Prater?
I believe
Ain't,
so.
ain't he like 56 years? Ain't he like
176 when he fought
176 years old?
Rocky Marciano. He was 176 years old.
Like when
When
I
I
seen
met
Prater, I'm like, bro, is that Lions Prater? Like our number
yeah.
one leading scorer of all time?
No, no, no. He's not that. That was my man. I can't think of, but no, he's is Lions Prater though. He's not our
Who
number one
is
player.
who's the one I'm talking about? You know who I'm talking
I know
about.
exactly who you're talking
All
about, but
right.
don't get me lying because it's gonna take me some time to think
Not
about his name.
Hanson.
Hanson.
Chet. Is it Hanson?
I think it is Hanson.
Chet, confirm if the kicker with the Lions at
Mhm.
when we sucked and he was our best player for
Yeah,
a
of all
decade.
time. He's our third best player of all time. Is uh
A
is Barry
kicker.
Sanders, is Calvin Johnson, and he's our kicker.
So let's
Screw those
read
guys, bro.
let's read some of the comments. How can I win in DraftKings? I went for the Ravens and lost money. That's a brutal loss,
Mm,
bro. I would be livid if I bet some real money
yeah.
on them.
Oh, for sure.
Mark Andrews killed me today. I can only get one catch. I needed the Ravens to win. Lions and that team up north L's this weekend. Go Buckeyes. I got
Oh,
a
okay. Block him.
Scott, you
Block
gonna get
him, bro.
blocked.
Block
I
him,
got
bro.
we gonna put you on timeout. I got a question. Who should I bet on DraftKings? I don't know. That's why I have a whole YouTube
Yeah.
channel and stuff. You just gotta be ready for the video. So
Hey
make sure you
guys,
guys
join
are
the
subscribed.
Discord.
Join the
Hey,
Discord to
join
come right
what?
to your phone.
HUE15. HUE15 will get you
What is the one five
15%
for?
off.
What's the 1 5 for?
15% off. It'll get you 15% off the Discord monthly, yearly, lifetime. If
Hold
you
on, hold on,
type
hold
in
on. So the lifetime is $1,000.
one
If you
band,
telling me if they did Hugh 15, it'd take off $150,
150 of them things.
and nobody else know about that, but
Mm.
besides the people that's
But you
watching this.
guys right here, everybody's
Okay,
watching right now. If monthly is $30, so 15 off of that, and it's a continuation. If you want year, 15 off of that. So put in that HUE15, put it on the Discord WAP. It's top sports debate. Just type it in, and we'll get you in. I shared a few of my bets, so I'm getting a little bit better at that. So we in this
let's
thing.
go.
I'm heating up during this season for sure.
Prodigy said exactly. Zay Flowers needs to be drug tested. I'm a knight and love you all. Bless you. I
Yeah,
need one reception by Mark Andrews.
bro, we was
Ja-
all
and,
on the Mark
and Jackson didn't look.
Andrews.
I didn't even know if he was playing, bro. I didn't even see when he got his one catch, bro. He must got it the first play of the game or something.
Who?
Mistakes on the Raven side. Derrick Henry, that's how it happened. He handed the ball to Buffalo.
Yeah,
Game
but
lived up to the hype. Being prime time, we haven't had a good game like this in a while. Hopefully, it live up to all
that part.
season.
I think last year a lot of primetime games have been trash and
Hundred
uncompetitive.
percent,
It was like the primetime games and the Thursday games. Thursday games are never good. Well, let's just be honest.
always. Like
They're always
you
trash.
get one good Thursday game every year.
That's
That's it.
why I hate like when like the people on my team play on Thursdays because this is like it's hard to scale them. You know, it's like are they're I don't think they're gonna do that good. Mostly in my mind, I'm like it's Thursday game. They're probably not gonna live up to their point system or go above beyond a
We
lot of
want
times.
just to
So
say this loss can hurt you in a lot of ways, can send your ass downward or side. This loss won't hurt the
nah,
Ravens. They're too good because it's not like they're a mentally weak team. It's
yeah,
not like Derrick Henry is like, oh no, I fumbled and he can't run no more.
yeah.
So it's
And
just
it's not
their
a
players.
divisional game. It's not a divisional game either. So they can still win the division. It'll be worse of a
And,
loss if it was the
and what it remind
Pittsburgh,
me,
Cincy, or
what it
Cleveland.
remind me of is in fantasy football when you go absolutely nuts and you would beat anybody in the whole fantasy football
Mm,
league besides that player
that
you
one
played.
probably the that's the was one of the
That
worst feelings.
like, bro, I scored higher than everybody but this one
But you
person.
got to play them. It's like Michael Jordan, right? If you Charles Barkley, but you just happen to be the same age as Michael Jordan, you out here losing to him, or
It's
Hussein
1
Bolt.
a.m. I'm so sick I can't sleep. Was about to turn
I can't
25 in a
breathe.
2K. Oh, and saw my downfall
Ooh.
as the Henry from. Oh no.
Oh no. Bring it here, bro.
Yeah, you need a hug.
Hug, bro. Bring you here, bro. We
Yeah,
sympathize and empathize with you here on Top Sports Debate.
yeah, you need a hug because that's brutal. I'm gonna cry in the car.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Derrick Henry received some extra cash tonight from Vegas. No, he didn't. You ain't receiving no cash for night getting 100 and a billion yards and two
Yeah.
touchdowns. He just fumbled that boy.
He just fumbled that thing. I don't know if that messed up the spread. Did it mess up the spread?
Ohio said, "What's the code?" Said, "What's the code, Hugh?"
HUE15, yo. HUE. So HUE15 will get you 15% off. We already up 7 units already. You already heard the
No,
man.
that's 7 units today. We're up
That's what I
12.
meant. That's what
We're
I
up
mean on football
12.5
season.
for the season.
So
Something
12.5
like
for the season. 12 so 7 units for today, 12.5 for the season. And that would pay for your membership for all year. Honestly,
that's
for the next
crazy.
2 years. For the next 2 years.
That's
So
crazy, y'all. So when you go on WAP and you go to checkout, it's gonna ask you, "Do you have a promo code?" That's when you
yeah.
put it.
HUE15.
All right, so Hugh, let's talk about the game that everybody in the comments and all our haters want to talk about. Our Detroit Lions went into Green Bay. We went to what's a stadium called? Why can't I think of? We didn't get our ass whooped so bad. I get
I know. And it's a good we know the stadium, which is
Lambo.
crazy. Lambeau
So
Field.
we
There we
went
go.
into Lambeau and got our asses whooped. 27-13. Golf went 31. This crazy how good this looks. He went 31 for 39, 225, one TD, one interception. And you had Jordan Love went 16 for 22. 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, but the kicker, people, the kicker, you had Jahmyr Gibbs led the team with receptions of 10 receptions. And then you had our backup running back had 4 receptions. You had Amon-Ra St. Brown tied Montgomery with 4 receptions, our best receiver. And then you have J-Mo tied our backup running back with 4 receptions. Hugh, what you think happened this game? Why did we lose? What did you see?
Well, those numbers, Jared Goff numbers was it's paper smoke. It's not. It didn't depict the game. He was definitely not that good. He wasn't the best QB in the game. Everybody saying Jordan Love was head and shoulders above Goff in this game. You know what I'm
And it
saying?
wasn't
I'm
even
not gonna
close.
say yeah, it wasn't even close. Unfortunately, like you might run off the numbers. He was like 16 for what would you say? It was
I
16.
said
Goff,
Love
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 was
was 16 for 22.
yeah, that it doesn't depict the game. If you watch the game, Jordan Love was head and his shoulders above. Unfortunately, Jared Goff looked like a statue back there, right? But you gotta give him grace because we are working with new offensive coordinators too. So it's the first game. It's in Lambeau. I believe the Packers was living off that Michael Parsons trade high, right? So they came in as boy jacked. Michael Parsons up there with his, with Jordan Love and everybody's just happy. So they went there. You see the effort behind them. That back did not look sore when he was out there. It like he was basically there to try to prove a point. But on
Or
our end,
whatever shot he
yeah,
got worked.
exactly. We didn't have continuity at all on offense at all. We didn't have continuity. You could tell we're working through some offensive coordinator issues, so I will give him grace on that. And Goff just looked like a statue. It looked like he wasn't ready for this game, and that's not good to see because he has to be on point. But they was getting to him. He couldn't roll out. Our offensive line was getting destroyed. It was just a lot of Packers dominance. It was like their energy level, it seemed like it was heading above ours. Our one little thing that we could go to is Sam Laporta, but they haven't went to that well, not enough. Amon St. Brown was gone, but they didn't find getting him the ball later in the stretch, which didn't make sense. It's just our offense, man. It's either Green Bay defense or offense, but I would say on our end, it's just like our play calling was lackluster and Green Bay came to play. Jordan Love came to play. I feel like he showed the next level. He's got better, at least on this first game of this year. And that's basically what I was saying. What you got, Lando?
After watching this game, I don't know if Green Bay is a Super Bowl contending team because they look like damn near the best team I seen all first week. They
Mm,
defense look like a Super Bowl team, the offense look like a Super Bowl team, the quarterback look poised, or the Lions regressed and is that bad.
mm,
So it's like I'm like, is they that good or are we that bad? Because I just didn't understand the play calling. Like we lost Ben Johnson, right?
mm,
So I knew we lost him. And when you have a high power offense, it was number one offense in the league last year. Let's say we go down to number four. So I figured
yeah.
like, okay, you're gonna still call like the same type of plays. It shouldn't be that much different or difficult. We look like it what it looked like to me is we had a rookie quarterback that never played in NFL a day in their life.
Mm,
And it's like, okay, it's his first game. Let's coddle him and let's make him comfortable. And we're
mm,
just going to give him check downs to get him comfortable. And literally all game, all Goff did was threw the ball to running backs.
yeah.
3 yards.
Check down. It was check down.
Just
Ch-
literally the whole game. And I'm like, why is they not letting him throw it down the field? And then when he throw it down the field, he throw a pick. I'm like, well, damn. What
it,
is go ahead.
I was about to say, it looked like he picked up where he left off in the playoffs with the turnovers and not looking as dominant as he did. It looked like he just. I hope he don't do a full regression. We don't want to overreact today, but we are going to overreact because our feelings is in
Cause
it
all
at the
cause
same
all we
time.
can do is go off the game we seen, bro.
Mm,
And what we seen, cause going into this year, I'm like, y'all, I'm like, Hugh, this is our last year of our Super Bowl window. 2 years ago, we choked
mm,
to the 49ers. That was Dan Campbell. He messed up our chance to go to Super Bowl, which I believe we would have won against the Chiefs.
yeah.
Last year, Jared Goff single-handedly with 4 interceptions lost us the game.
Him, J Mo, and injuries.
And,
And
and
injuries.
4 interceptions. So Jared Goff lost us that game. So it's like we had 2 years. So it's like this is our final year.
Mm,
And I just know how NFL go. If we don't win it this year, we're gonna turn back into a bum
yeah.
team and we just fall back to being
And we didn't treat it like this. Like, Chad, of course, we know a lot about this because we are ultimately Detroit Lions fans. We didn't go into the season thinking all in. We didn't add nothing to the team. We didn't add that big marquee. It don't even have to be a big marquee name. It's
and,
something that we extremely needed, and we didn't add it. So we didn't come in the energy
and
of
more and
we're
more
going to win it
after
this
the
season.
game, I'm more and more pissed because all I'm thinking is Green Bay treated the offseason as if they are
Mm,
Super Bowl contenders.
yeah.
Because I guess they seen what we seen today at practice. They like, yo, we are very, very good. We
Mm,
need to go to that next level and we could possibly win a Super Bowl. And they did the offseason moves and we was very arrogant. And it was
mm,
like, yo, we already got everybody. We just need to be healthy. And it's like our offensive line, yes, we lost three major players. Bro, our offensive line was terrible. Like
yeah.
we was getting cooked.
Yeah, I mean, last year we had a top two offensive line, if not one, of the whole NFL. But this year, I mean, it was a hard pill to swallow. We know one of our offensive linemen retired super early, well, at last
No,
minute.
he's
Eh,
yeah, randomly retired.
Yeah, yeah, he randomly retired. So that's hard to reel up. But and then we had some injuries or whatever, but overall, our offensive line cohesiveness just wasn't there. It's just
Just
our offense just
yeah,
kicked
and
us in the
then our
chin, bro.
DBs is trash. Our
Yeah,
DBs can't guard nobody. There was every time Jordan Love backed up, it's a 20-yard pass, wide
yeah, it's
open,
true. They was finding the pockets, and again, like we said,
and making
um,
plays.
our defensive coordinator is new too, right? So we not know if it's the players or the schematics, right? So we're just gonna say something right there in the middle. We should be a little bit better. Our defensive line McNeil, he wasn't in the game. And everybody could tee off of Aiden Hutchinson. So it's just like the holes that we knew coming into the season didn't get fixed, and now we're dealing with the consequences, unfortunately.
So on a scale 1 to 10, where's your panic button level?
Since I am a fanatic, it's gonna be higher. It's gonna be well right now, right? Green Bay was favored to win on the betting odds, right? Once that Michael Parsons trade. So they had the odds to win the game also. Even though we had better players, we still got some people coming back, but it's still at 7. I'm concerned. Well, honestly, if we're gonna talk about Super Bowl, we full ball planning mode right now. We at a 9 if we talking about Super Bowl. But if we just talking about cool, we're gonna bounce back, we're gonna have a winning season, then it's not there. But if we're talking about the grand scheme of thing, we both said that we have a window to win this thing. We at 9. But just winning games, we'll have one this season. We're going to be right there at the end of the division. So it's like a 6, 7. What you got?
Yeah, so I give it a 6. It's the first game.
Mm,
Starters ain't playing in the preseason. We're playing away in Green Bay. Green Bay was the favorites to win. They had the Michael Parsons hype, like you said.
mm,
And I think we bought into the hype because every time Parsons win in the game, it's like, oh, check Parsons over there, check over Parsons.
yeah.
Oh no! So I think we bought into it also. Good thing is it's only one game. Yes, it's a divisional opponent, but it's they in a house, so they got to come to our house.
Yeah.
And my thing is like, yeah, you still have to panic. Where if we look like a losing record under 500 team, like we look under five, like we
And our
literally,
schedule brutal. Our schedule is brutal.
and we have probably the hardest schedule in all NFL.
Mhm,
Because we're playing, I think, the Ravens at the Ravens, probably playing
mhm.
the Chiefs at the Chiefs. We
Yeah.
playing nothing but Super Bowl contenders
Dogs,
at their
yeah,
crib.
Chiefs. Yep, and we got to play Philly. This year we got to play Pittsburgh. So we gonna get some dogs. I think we got to play Washington. So I think we're playing the NFC East and the AFC North. So we run to some dogs, and those is arguably the two best divisions outside of ours in football. So it's gonna be
Next
rough.
game, we got the Battle of Ohio. We had the Cincinnati Bengals pull off a 1 point victory, 17-16 versus the Browns. Joe Burrow went 14 for 23, one touchdown,
Tud.
zero interceptions, only 113 yards. Flacco went 31 for 45, 290, one touchdown, two interceptions. What did you see this game?
Man, this is a classic game. Well, shout
Two
out to
bum,
Cincinnati. Yeah, shout
two
out to
bums fighting
Cincinnati.
over a dollar, bro.
They won out the gate. That was their biggest thing of the last 5 years. They always not winning out the gate. So they finally got that monkey off their back. They chip off their shoulder. They can name it. They can put it in the corner, put it in the cage, tie it up, whatever. They finally did it. So that's all that really matters for Cincinnati. And for Cleveland, the fact that Flacco has better stats, well, outside of the
What?
interceptions,
No, but both of those, if you watch the game, both of those interceptions was literally on the receivers. He put it right on the money in the receivers, like both of them. So Flacco really didn't throw any
yeah,
interceptions, but
it's the
on the
it's
stat
the
line, it's
it's the
brutal,
most
bro.
Cleveland shit ever. It's the most Cleveland shit ever. And on top of that, it's we know Flacco. I think I told you I was talking about before. Flacco gonna give us. He gonna look like an all star. He gonna look like an all pro or pro bowler in a few of these games. And I was like, man, he's gonna come out. He's gonna come out swinging. And let's don't get us wrong. Cincinnati defense ain't no world beat either. They, they're pure power offense, and that's who they are. So Flacco gonna give us about 5 games this season of looking like a Pro Bowl. After that, well, I don't have no stock in Flacco. But this is a game that they was supposed to do. And Cleveland arguably could have one of the top 5 defenses in the NFL. So to go against a power offense, that should be encouraging for Cleveland. They went against this high power offense, and then they held them down. But ultimately, it just came down to when ugly win Cincinnati. They needed this more to Cleveland because Cleveland ain't gonna do nothing this year. And Cincinnati and they're in a fight for their life with the QB, best QB in the
Thi-
game.
This was two bums fighting over a dollar. Cleveland Browns have the worst luck. They're the most cursed organization in history.
Yeah,
And I'm glad that they are cursed because how they
I don't
did
know.
Shador. I hate them. I hate Ohio. I hate the whole state. Like, how can you guys be this cursed? Joe Flacco outplayed Joe Burrow times five. He just literally outplayed him. He played a great game. Both his interceptions come 100% from the receivers. Completely mess up. That is the most Browns thing ever. I mean, the Bengals tried to lose the game in every single way of
Mm,
Sunday. Joe Burrow, the number one quarterback, one of the quarterbacks in my
yeah,
league that I
he's my
get,
favorite. He's my favorite, yo.
because I'm like, he got Chase, he got Higgins. Bro, Chase got two receptions more nigga than you and me. Chase got two
But
more receptions than the people that's in the comment that's watching this right now. He got two more receptions than you, and you done play football today.
yeah, but remember I said Cleveland, they suck on offense. They're the reverse team, right? But they got a top. 3 to 5 defense in the league, and uh, Cincinnati suck on defense, but they got a top 3 offense in the league. So they literally was
You like it
the
was it's a
opposite.
matchup in
Yeah,
heaven, bro.
it was the matchup of the strengths. So and end up being so even though Cincinnati numbers ain't that good, but the competition they went against is elite. So you can't knock them too
Yeah,
much.
so if I'm a Bengals fan, my panic level is a 10. It's like it's just literally even though we won, bro, like their defense can't be that good, but I guess they are that good. So,
Or Cincinnati defense that bad for giving up 290 for Flacco. It's crazy.
but Flacco will give you four. He'll put up 400 on you if you ain't. Once he
Mm,
get that old
mm.
arm warmed up, he old. He take
Get
him
some
3 games
oil.
to 3 games to get that arm warmed up, bro. He'll drop 400 and 4 touchdowns on you real quick.
You say he did 10 man. Well, you gotta go to 10 man. Put your
Yeah,
oil in the socket.
bro. Flacco will go crazy. The wildest game of the day, the biggest upset that made no sense. The Indianapolis Colts blew out the Miami Dolphins 33-8. What the hell are y'all doing, bro?
What the hell?
What the hell? What Zach Wilson got in the game? These niggas got whooped so bad. Tua had 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. That you had Daniel Jones went 22 for 29, 272, 1 touchdown,
I
no
gotta see what's
interceptions.
his fantasy points.
I don't know, but I know he went crazy. Well, he ain't go crazy.
Mm,
He only threw 1 touchdown. He just had amazing game,
yeah.
such as he ain't mess up, and you got Daniel Jones outplayed Tua, and blew them out, bro. Um, how many? What's all right? The over and under. Let's do this. What is the over and under of how many games before Tyreek Hill crash out?
Okay,
I
that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Yeah, what you
Chat, let
got?
us know what y'all think the over under, bro. I give him whenever they get 3 losses.
Mm,
So 3 losses. So 2 more losses, he's gonna crash out. I ain't giving him late in the season. I'm giving him 2 more losses because they in the end Miami didn't make him captain because he
yeah,
was
he
crashing
didn't
out.
deserve it. Yeah, he was crashing out. He didn't deserve
So
it.
what you think?
I think you about right there because all right. So even with that being said, right, um, Tyreek is going through a lot outside of the NFL off the gridiron. Chat, if y'all picking up what I'm putting down, he got these babies. One thing about these babies, they gonna stress you out. They gonna the money, you know what I'm saying? And he need to get this money. He need to get your money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot going on right now, and he's doing a lot of things on off the field. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, so his crash out, he's under so much stress on the edge right now. So you about right. The only thing that's holding him back is he went too far crash out last season. That's the only thing
So
that's
he
holding
know
it back.
better.
Yeah,
You,
because this
I
crash
don't
out is
think
gonna get
that's
him traded
I don't
and it's
think that's
gonna get
gonna
him
help
out the
him.
league.
I think that affect him 0%, bro.
You think so?
He, bro, that's to his benefit. And at this point, he like if I crash out there, probably trade me.
Yeah,
So him crashing out is inevitable at this point.
it's gonna happen. But
It,
I'm gonna say over of yours. So I'm gonna say about second part of season because he got to play good boy. So I'm gonna say about 7 games, depending on his number. hmm Because
Miss
he
Pickles
crashed out.
say me and your mom are watching your stream tonight. Be right back. Time to have fun together. I need you. I don't wonder why my mom ain't been texting me and bothering me. You must have been laying that pipe. And I need you to give her some money so she can stop asking me.
Yeah,
So lay the
and
pipe and give her money so she can leave me alone.
you can
Keep
sign up for a Discord, ATE 15.
And yeah, take some of that money and sign up for the Discord.
Yeah, think about it.
D say I give Hill 5 to 6 losses before he crash out. That's
That's
too many
fair.
losses.
That's fair. That's what I'm saying because unfortunately,
So you going
Miami.
over and I'm going under.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
going
yeah,
over.
yeah. Because Miami, they traded a lot of their defensive players, so they're not going to be good on defense this year. So it's just they traded a lot of them. I think they packed it up for the season before it even started. So they're going to be a bad team.
Okay, so moving on. Man, the battle of the swap. Swap, swap, swap it out. We
My,
had the Pittsburgh Steelers
I'm gonna do my
34
stuff.
to the New York Jets 32. Last year, Aaron Rodgers was on the New York Jets. Last year, Justin Fields was on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Justin Fields went 16 for 22, 218, 1 TD, 0 interceptions, 2 rushing touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers went 22 for 30, 244, 4 passing touchdowns.
Cuz.
Bro, I will start off first on this one. I said in our last stream when we was talking about this game, I was like, I think Justin Fields is going to have an amazing year because Pittsburgh held him back because they only put him on in positions
Mm,
to situations to fail. They coddle him like he can't throw. So it's
mm,
like, yo, we're gonna put you in as Tebow, just do packages to run. And it's
mm,
hard, like you can't every time you come in a game, we just know you're coming in to run. You really can't do anything. So them making him quarterback and letting him be quarterback, he had a lot to prove. So you can open up the full offense where a team that's actually let you be you and believe in you. 218 yards, that means you know how to throw. One throwing touchdown, no interceptions, mean you know how to throw. And 2 rushing touchdowns, 48 rushing yards, mean you know how to run. Justin Fields look impeccable. Aaron Rodgers, he said, F you,
mm,
F y'all. You see his post game. They're like,
mm,
hey man, did you like I love Aaron Rodgers. I'm starting to like because at first he was like the a-hole, just an
mm.
old grumpy man.
Yeah,
Now he just that grumpy a-hole that you like
yeah.
because
Because it
he's gonna
matters.
tell you the truth of what he think. So it's like, hey, A-Rod, was how I feel beating your old team. He like, man, I wanted to beat them. I wanted to beat everybody in the whole organization from the janitor. F all them. They said I wasn't gonna be nothing. 4 TDs, pulled out a win. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Yeah, 100%. I feel you. It's like he's to the age and the respect level that he don't have to worry about his delivery when he say things, right? When you're in the rookie, he's
That's a great
20
when you get older,
years.
you can do that.
Yeah, you could just say stuff and you just be like, everybody else gonna be looking at you bugging, and he's not gonna care not one iota. You know what I'm saying? He's just gonna say what he say. Screw you guys. I'm about to be out here anyways in another year or so, maybe this year. And I'm gonna piggyback what you're saying. Chesterfield looked amazing. He lost, but he looked it extremely well in that
Yeah, and
starting role.
you lost at the last second field goal, so it
Yeah,
wasn't on you.
yeah, he looked extremely dynamic. Him and Wilson, they both play a high together. They that chemistry looked really well. I got Brees Hall. He did really good for your boy. Um, so even so, like the Jets look, I think it was almost a win-win, even though somebody lost. Okay, so the Jets looked way better offensively, and they look than they did last year. So it looked like the culture kind of changed, from last year. It looked like they're on the up. They look like they're on the up. And at this point, Pittsburgh, they're all in this season. They just need to win. So they got the win. Their future ain't brightest. They got a lot of long tooth people. Of course, A Rod being number
That's what you
one.
call old people long tooth.
Yeah, long tooth. You know what I'm saying? Long tooth folk. You know what I'm saying? So they just need to win. They need to win more than the Jets because Pittsburgh is going for it all this year. If they're gonna make it or not, that's no here and there. But
But if
at
they
the
make it
same
in the
time,
playoffs, this
yeah,
team I wouldn't want to play.
exactly. Because that boy Watt, he looked like a beast out there. You know what I'm saying? Hayward looked like a grown man. They all know they all in for the season. And Jets look like they found a QB. Yes, they lost, but they had a chance to win. And like I said, it was a win loss, but it was almost a win-win on
Yeah,
the
it's a
attributes.
win-win. It's a win-win for both teams. The Jets see that they got their quarterback. The Steelers. This is crazy, bro. This is the first time the Steelers had a good quarterback since fucking Ben Roethlisberger, bro.
Yeah. And not even like since Ben, because old Ben wasn't good. Since good Ben, since the middle career Ben.
Remember Ben was a charity case at
Case.
the Wild. They was just
Yeah.
had him in just to throw check downs and just
hmm
to
He
keep
was
him
an
up.
old tank. He was old. He was big, slow, and just wasn't couldn't win. And he held them. He held them up for ransom because he wouldn't let them draft another QB when they was coming out because, ooh, I might retire and play. Anyway, yeah, since good Ben, not just Ben, since good Ben, Roethlisberger.
Yeah, because we're so used, like even Vegas. Vegas had that game so low scoring. It was the lowest scoring game. Vegas had it at 37.5. The
Mm,
whole over under. One team scored like 37 points. It's
Mm-hmm,
like Vegas completely didn't see this coming and read it because we just used to defense and just low scoring and both, it's like both
mm-hmm,
teams look good. But yeah, definitely, if I'm a Steelers fan, I'm excited because you got to think for the like. Just look at last year. Last year they was winning like 10-3,
mm-hmm,
14-7. All their games was very, very ugly, and it's just like let's just beat up this team, keep it close, and just find a way to win.
mm-hmm.
Now you can actually beat a team by scoring, possibly.
Yeah, yeah, they want to win off of defense and run the football, but you can't do that in today's NFL. You have to do both. It's like defense is not going to get you far.
Next game. Um, so we have the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Panthers. So we got Travis Hunter, he wasn't number one, he was number two draft pick. And I am so like, because my dark horse was the Panthers. And this was the dumbest fucking dark horse in my life, bro. Bryce Young, I'm like, I've been saying all offseason, like, yo, Bryce Young, I think he gonna do something this year. That nigga went 18 for 35,
Damn.
one touchdown, two interceptions.
Good.
And it's like Jacksonville ain't that good, bro.
No.
Trevor Lawrence looked like cheeks, 19 for 31, one touchdown, one interception. This was two, but only person that looked good was Travis Etienne, dropped 143 yards, but no touchdowns. If I had him on my fantasy, I'd be ready to smack somebody.
Yeah.
143 yards and no touchdowns. How is that possible? What are we doing? Travis Hunter, he had 6 receptions for 33 yards. He played on offense and defense. He looked very good. Like I told you going into the game, I'm like, Travis Hunter, if you put the ball, he don't drop balls. Like he just got a God-given talent.
Mm.
He could catch it with his ping. He's going to catch every ball you give him. It's just Travis Lawrence was so cheats. He only could give him the ball like 2 yards up the field. So I hope Trevor Lawrence figure it out because I would love to see Travis Hunter be able to, go deep or have more of an impact. And I didn't see him do too much on defense. I seen him get a tackle or something, but I think they only put him on probably like 6 plays on defense. So, you
Yeah.
know.
I mean, if you Jacksonville, it's disheartening because Trevor Lawrence, like I say, he's getting paid big money. He's getting paid big money. He's getting paid franchise playoff winning money. So for him to not show it against, Carolina isn't no world beaters. News, press it right here. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Carolina isn't no world beaters. If you haven't heard it, So,
And then the game was delayed for like an hour due to weather. So
mm,
that probably threw off everybody
yeah.
algorithm and swag, when you go to Thundergate. And they ain't gonna make your swag
Mm,
any better. But
mm,
at this rate, I think the Jaguars is gonna be like I think we made a mistake, and they're gonna probably draft a quarterback next year.
It probably there because it depends how far they into this deal. Or I think they're going if they're going before they do that, I believe they're going to go all in on putting Travis Hunter and limiting him to offense strictly, right?
Yeah, that's what it
That
looked like. They're gonna
yeah,
give him 90% offense.
yeah.
And since he was like, I want to play both, they finessed him. They just
Uh,
like, all right, we're gonna let you play.
all right.
What they did let him play, but they like, you're not, because even though I think he's better as a cornerback, did he be better as a cornerback than a receiver?
Mm,
But they like, you're not, you running offense every play, then going on defense. I'm gonna, it's like me doing that. It's like, yo, Hugh's 100% his job and get paid is just to do this. You're not gonna be better than
mm.
Hugh that do this. So I'm just gonna let Hugh do that, and I'll sprinkle you in here and there. And that what it looked like they doing. They just finessed them, but hey, you want to play both sides? We let you play both sides.
Yeah, and it's just not smart. I know I sound like an old man, or I'm talking about in the past, or we haven't, not just me, nobody's seen them be as impactful on both sides. But everybody's job is tied to Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville right now. QB is the most important position in the league. Period. Everybody knows that. So before they draft another QB, I believe they were like, let's give him the ultimate best shot of doing what he do.
They've been doing, bro. You got Brian Robinson Jr. How chat? I made it disappear. How many yards did he have? Because I don't think he did anything today, Hugh. Be
Man,
when I think I did, he think he had a touchdown at the end. I think he chat. Tell me
that's
what did he do?
that's why I'm like, well, they got like Travis Hunter. You got to play offense. It got to be 95% offense. So yeah, you can kick and cry. At this point, I don't care. You under contract. You got to do what the hell we telling you at this point. So you gotta play offense. We gotta amp up this offense. We gotta make Trevor Lawrence look good because if he doesn't look good, we're gonna lose and it's
And
gonna
I
be all
look
up down.
bad. The
Hmm.
GM looked bad. The coach is gonna
Hmm.
get fired. It's like
Yeah,
Trevor. If you don't look good, everybody fails.
yeah. And defense, it, yeah. Yeah, well, their defense ain't no world beater. Dun, dun, dun. You
They
heard it here first.
they
They're both
they
mediocre on both
played the
ends.
Panthers. So
Yeah, so it's like they're no world beaters, but at the end of the day, if you're gonna look good somewhere, you gotta look good on offense more than defense because that's just the game at this point.
next up, the number one draft pick, Cam Ward, lost 20-12 against the Denver Broncos in Denver. Going into this game, I expected Cam Ward to get destroyed, which I
Hmm.
had Denver defense in on my fantasy, and they dominated. Because I'm like, he have no chance, no matter it's his first game in the NFL. He's gonna look bad, and I was surprised that they was in the game the whole game. And Cam Ward, he went 12 for 28, 112 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He very bad. I didn't watch any of his snaps, so I didn't get a chance to see it. Bo Nix, who everybody was high on, went 25 for 40,
Ugh.
176, one touchdown, two interceptions. Bo Nix looked like ass cheeks against the Tennessee Titans, the worst team in the NFL, at home. What are we doing, bro?
Man, the thing is, Bo had good momentum from
I
last
said
year.
he was gonna have a regression year.
Okay, you did. I remember you saying that. But he had his projection. You know what I'm saying? He had good energy coming into the season because everybody think he was going to take the next step. But just like a lot of these rookie quarterbacks, as we're seeing, if y'all chat, follow me right now. As we're seeing, not with just Bo Nix, with a lot of CJ Stroud, with a lot of these QBs, right? Their first season is actually being way better than their second season, well, most of the time.
Always.
It's like, so now it used to be reverse, right? It used to be a rookie QB and they would do trash their first season and then they would get better with time after the second, third season, and so on and so forth. But now it's reversed. It's like they're coming in on fire, and then after their second season, they're regressing. But it's just like these defensive coordinators, like, well, once they have tape on you, they can game plan for you, and they're gonna make you throw left handed, or they're gonna make you win off your offhand or your second your BC check down, because now they know they got full season and walking you on the off season, and they're walking you down. And only you gotta be really good to get past that. That's really the trend that's going on in NFL. And Bo Nix just happened to fall right there. So
Do you have any expectations with Cam Ward? He's the number one
I
draft pick. What's your
no.
expectations this year for him?
I mean, he went against the best defense player. The past defense MVP is on Denver. So Denver also has a really good defense also. I can't think of his name right now. Excuse me, chat. It's been a lot of days of hydration. But y'all know what's the defense MVP that's on Denver? Put in the comments. Help your boy out.
Oh yeah, you talking
Uh,
about Von Miller?
no, hell no. He
Um,
old. He's gone.
you talking about that's still there right now in Denver?
Yeah, he's there right now. He won defense MVP last season. Come
Ah,
on,
okay.
chat. Hook your boy up. I don't want to use my phone because it'll take me out the game. But anywho, um, defense MVP is on Denver, and Patrick Surtain. Thank you, Luke
Damn.
Davidson. Patrick Surtain. Yeah, good gravy. Yeah, I
You
was
should have said
struggling,
cornerback.
bro.
I'm thinking of like Von Miller them and stuff.
No, yeah. No, Patrick Surtain, defense MVP, which is a beast. He's a monster. He got it for the reason. So Cam Ward was going against that, and Denver had a really good defense coming in. So, and like you said, even though I said what I said about rookie QBs, he can't. It's his first game. You can't take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, it's like that's a tough situation to put him in.
Mhm.
That's how we expected we what the Lions
Mhm.
did with Jared Goff. We expect them to do that with Cam
Mhm.
Ward today.
Mhm.
As we expected. I'm not worried about him. I had Shador hired in him. But it was yin and yang. It was like you could take
Yeah.
Shador, you could take Cam Ward. Cam Ward have more power and more upside because he can run.
Mhm.
Shador's more accurate and it's just got the intangibles of winning. So it's like whatever one you took,
Yeah.
it wouldn't matter. Because even like with Shador, you put him in a situation, his first NFL game, he's gonna look bad anyway. So it's like
Yeah.
not like if you put him on any team, he wasn't gonna win right now with a bad team because you get drafted high, you go on a bad team, bad situation. I'm just surprised that the Titans kept it close and only lost by 8. I think the spread was 8.5. So people that betted on Denver got cooked. Like, come on, bro. So I was
Yeah.
mad about that. Let's look at some of the comments. What you
It's
got?
no fire sale because nobody has expectations for Tennessee or the Broncos. So it's just both of these teams is like, yeah, they middle
M-
of the pack.
Making memories say Lions winning 9 games this season. By the looks of it, it ain't looking good. I don't know how many games. I just need us to win enough games to make to the playoffs and go to
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
yeah,
However many
hopefully,
that is.
hopefully.
Orlando, shout out to Orlando. You got the best name in the world, baby.
You must be from
Miami,
Orlando.
it's a great name. Miami just got exposed. Now everybody knows how to beat them, and go up in their defense lay down. It's not a blueprint to beat them. It's just they just got their ass whooped.
Yeah.
It's
I'll put a team together. They're just not a good team
yeah, still a
defensively.
nation, and a
Yeah,
coach is just dry eye commercial guy. He
mm,
just
yeah.
he
He
don't he
got
don't
good punchlines, but
yeah.
mm,
Bills got me 260. Let's go. Bryce
mm,
did Bryce did better than Tua. Yeah, everybody shit. I
mm.
did better than Tua today. It's
Yeah, at
better
that
up than
point.
me. Yo, think of that. The first NFL game of the season, bro. You get your ass whooped so bad they put in a backup. What backups is playing game one in the NFL, Hugh?
Dang, you right.
Like that
Tyreek
don't
Hill,
happen.
Tyreek Hill might crash off.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. The first game of the season, they put in a backup. We don't need. You gotta. All right. Let's just do this, Hugh. Let's just do this. Who is Green Bay backup? You don't know. Who is Detroit? The hat you got on. Who's our backup? Hooker gone.
Yeah, Hooker gone.
So
And
so it's like, all right,
my man went other Bridgewater went to Tennessee, so I really don't know.
Super Bowl champion Pat Mahomes. Who's the backup? We don't. Nobody know the second quarterback on any. The only QB, which is crazy. The only QB room in the whole NFL we can name every quarterback is ironically the
Cleveland.
Cleveland fucking Browns. Think of that. We don't know our own QB room. We know the Cleveland Browns QB room, bro. And we can name every single quarterback and what position on the depth chart they are. Is that crazy or is that crazy?
That's wild. That's a little wild. That's a good take. That's crazy.
Well, another thing will piss me off. We're going to talk about it when we do our real live. It's like I was watching the
Tomorrow,
commercials. Which definitely pissing me off is they got a commercial where it was like so and so legendary. Yeah, it's a sports commercial. They kept on saying legendary, so they stole Shador main punchline, his legendary. They done stole it and put it in a football commercial, which nobody ever was saying. It's like, bro, they
mm,
would take all your stuff, bro. It's a
that
nasty game.
yeah, it's a national game, man. They'll culturally take it
Hill
out
should
you
have stood on business and left Miami. No, Hill should have stood on business and
and
stayed in
stay.
Kansas.
Yeah,
That's the
he
business he should have
he
stood on.
he, he
Prince
knew
of
what he was
Darkness.
doing.
Prince of Darkness say, how do I rejoin my Patreon? On your page is not available. I would do a video for you guys because y'all been killing me all day because Patreon been gone for a month. I done did probably 40 videos explaining what happened, what's going on. I've been prepping everybody. And then today, first NFL Sunday, everybody just lost their shit. Lando, I got probably 100 messages. Oh my God, Lando. Oh my God, where I found the best way I do it. I'm like, bro, we've been doing this for last month. So I'm over it. Y'all niggas got to figure it out. Because
The Discord, join the Discord, join the WAP top
Hugh good
sports
cop. Hugh
debate.
good cop because I'm over it, bro.
So
I'm over it.
so join the Discord top sports debate. Like I said, it's on Discord. It's not on Patreon no more.
You gotta go
So
to WAP.
join that, and you got ultimately WAP. So WAP. You know what I'm saying? And while you there, put in that HUE 15 HUE. Put in a promo code HUE 15. Do it now. Write it down. Everybody,
Do
hey,
it.
in your chat.
Do it. Do it
HUE
now.
15, and then that will get you 15% off, and you can come in the right way.
Damn, Ohio said Jacksonville don't even have a first next year because they traded up for Travis.
Which is
Damn.
dumb. That was the dumbest trade up that I could think of. I don't. It was the dumbest trade up I could
No.
think of.
Um, they
Bro,
want
he
because
is.
it's gonna help. Like for example, if they don't do that trade up, we're not talking about Jacksonville today. I'm
Yeah,
not
but
watching Jacksonville
if
today.
they win, you don't trade. You trade up for, in my opinion, right? You trade up for QBs, left tackles, defensive ends.
I like it, bro. We're an
Very crazy.
organization who nobody cares about. Now people care about us.
Bro, he's a master of none, bro. He's a master of none. Like he's a master. He what did he do? What was the stat line?
He had 6 receptions for 33 yards and played 6 snaps on defense, I believe.
Wh-
Hell,
Which
what
which one was those good? Take one away. Is that 6 receptions for 33 yards? Is that good?
if you
Simple
watch the
question.
content? No, because you
Simple
gotta think
question.
his quarterback was trash. So I don't think he was bad.
Lando.
I think his quarterback was bad because his quarterback.
He's getting paid franchise money at this point. How many
No,
snaps? I want to have to
no,
see how
because
many
you
snaps he
got you
did.
got you got to blame. Like for
Mm-mm,
example, is
mm-mm.
Amon Ross St. Brown bad? That nigga had 4 receptions today, probably for 40 yards. Amon Ross St. Brown had about the exact same stat line of as Travis Hunter
But
today.
the thing is, Amar St. Brown proved it on the long run though.
But what I'm saying is you can't say his stats is bad because it comes down to your quarterback. Because the
It
quarterback
was
ain't
bad. It was bad.
check downs.
All right. So defense. How many snaps did he do?
About 6. You can't. What you gonna do in 6? Shit,
Exactly.
Micah Parsons got 0.000001 one sack at garbage time.
So it's just
So I hear you, but I don't hear you.
like I'm saying
What
to
what what I'm
trade up. He
what I'm
had to be
saying
at
is
best at one of them, and I don't think he's the
what
best at
I'm
any of
saying
them.
is the trade. You do the trade up because your organization suck. Nobody cared. Nobody don't want to come to your games. Nobody care about anything. Now you get this person. Everybody, people care. People is watching your games that make you more money. People buying more jerseys, bring in more money. People talking about your team, bring in more money. Because besides that, if they would have traded up for anybody else, it don't matter. They're going to lose anyway, unless Trevor
Mm.
Lawrence find a way to enter his Clemson days or whatever the hell he can do. So I like to trade up. Chat. Let me know if you guys like to trade up or if it was dumb,
For
like you said.
for 2 first rounders, you crazy as hell.
He did for 2 first rounders?
I,
I wouldn't have
well,
did it for two first rounders.
I think they had to trade the first rounder of
No, I would have did it for
uh,
one first round. I wouldn't did it for anything after that. It just would have had to be for one first rounder.
I have it, so don't quote me on that. I think they did for the first rounder of that season. So when they traded back, they had to switch first rounders, and it was another first rounder after that. I
Yeah,
think
it's
so.
worth
I
it.
think that's what happened. It's not worth it.
All right. We disagree to disagree. All
Pick
right.
another.
Happy Chargers and Grat Draft Tua. Miami would have did better with the backups. Lawrence need better coaching and development. He had like 3 coaches so far, and none of them developed him. No, I think it's Lawrence, bro. It's like,
Um.
hey,
Okay,
when you
so
talk, let's talk about it.
I was gonna say one of the biggest knocks on Trevor Lawrence, okay, coming to the season wasn't his talent, right?
Mm-hmm.
His biggest knock was his motivation, right? What everybody
Was
in
it?
the NFL, all right, hear me out. Everybody in the NFL wants their QB almost like a Kyler Murray, right? Kyler Murray, one of his biggest knocks is his motivation. He NFL
That
isn't the
nigga ain't
end
read no.
all.
Remember they
Yeah,
his laptop show how much you did playbook
yeah,
reading,
and he did zero.
and they had to add it into his contract for you to actually study film and stuff. That's brutal.
So nobody really talk about it, but Trevor Lawrence, one of his biggest knocks is the football wasn't his end all be all. It was a part of his life. It wasn't his life. I don't think that's bad, but at the same time, you can almost reel it in now, right? Because now you can almost look at it as like, how much are you giving the extra, right? How much are you going out here and motivating self motivation per se? How much does winning and losing matter to you?
Mm-hmm.
Have you really ever seen him be pissed the hell off on the sideline, or if somebody make a wrong play, or grabbing, taking the bull by his horns per se, of being a true leader as the quarterback position needs to be on the in the game? Is he really doing that? Do you see that? It could be like, oh, we lost,
You're not
right?
wrong, bro. You're not wrong. It's like everybody know in professional sports, going to the right team literally alter and changes your whole career. It's
Mm,
like you go to the right situation that's best for you, it changed your career. You're going to the worst organization damn near here. It was the Jacksonville Browns and the Lions. Those
mm.
was the 3. Lions not there no more. Now you got Jacksonville and
Cincinnati too.
was Cincinnati not there no more. Yeah,
Mm,
it was. So you
they-
got after tonight they look like they're there.
yeah.
So now you got these 2. It's like, yes, you got a bad organization, a bad whatever it is, but you got to think we seen him play in Clemson. He was him. He was him. Didn't he win the championship there too?
First
Yep,
year.
won the championship. I think he went undefeated. So
For
It's
sure.
like we know he can ball, he can make the plays throw. I just think he haven't transitioned to the next level. Like he can't read, like you know how it's the next speed. So it's like in in college, he
Mhm.
was at a level 5 and everybody else is at a level 3. So it was easy to him. So I think now he regressed to level 3 and everybody else is at a level 5 and he can't grasp was he can't break down the plays, read what the hell is going on, and make those plays. I think it's
Ah,
him
see,
more
here,
than the
I
coaching.
think you just proved my point without thinking about it, right? In college, he was just more talented than everybody. When you're NFL, everybody's talented. So what do you need to do to separate yourself, right? It's that
Hmm.
self motivation, that self implementation, that self, okay, I'm gonna be on top of this playbook. I'm going to do the extra to stretch my talent to be the best I can
Preach,
be.
Hugh, preach.
I'm just
Chat,
saying, man.
chat right, preach in the comments. Right, preach.
So,
Snap your fingers. Let me get some
yeah,
snap emojis.
yeah,
Let me get some
man.
snap emojis. Keep
So,
cooking, Hugh.
so you're not just the most talented QB in the NFL anymore. You have to do, oh my goodness, you have to do the not just A to B, you got to do the A to Z, right? Plus some numbers. So, and if you're not doing that and you just lean on your talent, you're going to be middle, you're going to be middle row, which you kind of is right now.
Bam. I like that take. That was a real
Mhm.
good one. Um, Salute to the panel. Let's worry about baseball. Football is too rigged to bet on. What's crazy, bro? This is the first day all season. I didn't bet on one bet on baseball because I was so locked in
Mm,
on football. I forget. And nigga, those notifications of home runs was coming in every second. And I'm like, why is the gods like this? The
man,
day
they
I
ain't going
don't
to do you
bet.
right. They ain't going to do
Like,
you right.
what are we doing, bro? The day I don't bet, everybody hit a home run, going crazy would have made a bunch of money. And it's like, that's it did that. So my sacrifice is if I don't bet baseball, y'all gonna make a lot of money.
Man, if I don't bet on baseball, you're going to make a lot of money. But you would know if you join the Discord WAP. If you top sports debate, type in that HUE15. You know what I'm
Come on.
saying? 15% off. You can get it live, baby. And I was posting some bets in that thing.
Kelly say it's the system now. Brandon say two is trash. Tyreek Hill is definitely regretting leaving Kansas City. Chalk City plus the Lions is trash. That's why you didn't spell Lions right, Marcus. He'll need to
Yeah,
come back to the
fool.
team. Learn how to spell. Travis Hunter is going to have to focus on either offense or defense in the
We all
NFL.
know this.
I don't think he'll be able to do both efficiently. Well, he can't, bro. It's like NFL. What they all say is it's not for long. You're not big like you, for like he have a God given talent of just
Mm,
he's like one of those kids that will in the neighborhood that can naturally run on a tree and do a backflip
mm,
that can just naturally do everything. So he's just got a natural God-given talent. The kid that just run around all day, he don't get tired. He he's that kid. And it's like with you being taller and having like that physical natural strength.
he has a
And
motor like no other. He's an elite motor.
yeah, so it's like having a motor. It's just so he's very, very rare. It's just the thing is he's still little and he's injury prone because you was getting injured in college. The college boys was hurting you when it was hitting you. So it's like, for example, we seen Derrick Henry. I was in the chat. I was like, man, nobody wants smoke with Derrick Henry. And we were watching our game. Nobody, he was just getting a free 8 yards every carry because nobody didn't want his smoke.
Remember,
Imagine
I said that last live. Remember, I said that. I was like, you don't want to talk on business decision.
what Travis Hunter gonna do against Henry? He's gonna hurt himself tackling him.
Exactly. And to go into what you're saying, I know my schedule, but Was Travis Hunter the best receiver coming out of college?
No,
Was he the best defensive back coming out of college?
nope. But when you merge the two together, he was.
That doesn't work because it
It did work
doesn't.
because he
But
won
I'm
Heisman.
saying that doesn't translate in the NFL,
No,
right? It doesn't translate in the NFL. Our boy from Michigan was a better corner than he was,
yeah,
even though he got taken in the second round. But
yeah,
he did good business over there in
yeah.
Arizona this year. They do not. He should be in the running for a rookie defensive MVP this year. You hear it first. I just gotta think of his name. I'll tell you guys in a second.
Where he's from? I mean, where? What team?
Michigan.
I'm talking about what team he on?
He on Arizona.
Okay. Yeah, it's.
And
But the thing,
nobody, I
because
think
my
the
thing is,
receiver only
I was
caught 30 yards
watching.
on him.
You watched Travis last year, and you'll watch him have games where he'd get cooked by
Mm,
so and so team best receiver, and then you would see him on offense. Well, he ain't never really get locked down.
mm.
Um. So yeah, you got to focus on one or the other. I like him to be a hybrid to try to do it just on his level since I want him to play for a long time. I think you are NFL not for longing yourself doing that because you're going to be injured and
Yeah.
not playing.
Think about it, because even if so, right, even if you had a 5-year career, right, which is a good career in NFL, not for long. If yeah, and you play both sides of the ball, right, you could play, let's just say you didn't walk away like you wanted to walk away. That 5-year career, you could did 7 if you chose one side, maybe. Let's just say
Hmm.
hypothetically, right? Because this is less wear and tear. Whereas if you did 7, you could have did 9. So it's always going to be that question, in everybody's mind, or it's going to be that implementation of if you didn't do 120 plays per game, and if you only did 60, the math it's the math. It's like, well, you could have lasted longer. And once you start getting injury prone, everybody's gonna be like, told you. And that's everybody, that's what everybody gonna say.
So Brandon say he's more of a gadget player. He's not Deion Sanders. So
Ain't nobody
he's a
Deion Sanders.
he's a better catcher than Deion Sanders. He have better hands. Deion Sanders was faster and his agility was better because it's like Deion Sanders, you can put him as a punt returner and he's taking that thing to the house. It's like Travis, you put him at punt return, he's just going to be average or below average punt returner. So I think Travis is like it seemed like Dion is like that mythical character of like remember like you're
Hmm.
playing the video games, you'll play against Jordan, and it's like Jordan didn't miss. It's like impossible to really beat him when you play one on one back on the video games. It's like Deion Sanders. How many interceptions did he miss? Like when the ball hit his hands and he just was prime time. When the most
Hmm.
important moment, he's showing up every time 10 out of
Yeah,
10. It's like
his
so
engine was just different. Like he was probably the fastest QB. I mean, cornerback on the
yeah, he was the
field, and
fastest.
on the
He had the
field in
most
history.
agility. Like he just,
He
you
did
know,
both. His speed showed up on the field. There might be people that ran the faster
faster.
40.
Yeah, because that's the
Oof.
thing is Dion wasn't the fastest. He just on the
He 4
field.
2, 4 3.
You think he ran that fast?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, yeah. But that
you,
was
you,
equally.
you see when he was talking to his sons. So he was talking to Shiloh this year when Shiloh was getting ready for the combine, and he's helping him train. And he's like, yeah, Dad, what was your 40 timer? Did you do all of this stuff you telling us to do for your 40? Like, oh no. He like, what you mean? So what did you do? He like, oh, I just ran like a 4-2, and he's like, so you didn't do
Yeah,
any of this? He's like, no,
no.
he just he's like, I just
He just
ran it,
him.
and
Him,
he's like, I just
Bo
kept it.
Jackson. It's just some people just have it, bro. It's like we would never understand it. You're right. We would not because we don't have it. And a lot other people don't understand it either because they don't have it. Prime is him. He's 1 of 1. His speed, that 4.2 was the exact 4.2 on the field also. And not everybody can say that. So
Say
that's what
and he
yeah.
played and he played pro baseball,
Yeah.
which is which is the
Crazy.
hardest damn sport in the world to probably
In the
play.
world, you a Hall of Famer if you fail at 30%.
Think of that. You're gonna be paid hundreds of millions being 3 for 10 at
Yeah,
what you do.
cra-
Crazy. And
crazy
is playing
work.
both at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he's a earlier Travis,
Mm.
just more talented.
And I won't even put them in the same conversation. We gotta see what Travis going to do. I think the only other defensive back in our two gen defense back was him,
Yeah, yeah.
Charles Wilson was one,
So
and
so if
Ed
I'm
Reed. I mean
Travis,
not Ed
Hugh,
Reed, but
if I'm Travis, I'm going full
Champ
time
Bailey. Sorry.
cornerback, bro. Because
Mm,
if you go full time cornerback, you know the receivers, like you got the up on every receiver because you know their moves, you know the routes,
mhm.
and you got receiver hands, which most DBs don't have. You can lead the league in interceptions every year, bro. Where they like you can shut it down. Nobody don't want to come on your side. And I would go more to cornerback because it's less texting on your body. Yeah, you got to tackle, but there's ways around it. Like Prime, he like, man, I hated tackling people. I ain't never want to tackle nobody. So
Yeah.
there's ways
Eh,
around it.
if I was Travis, I'm going with whoever pays the most. So I will look at the pay
Shit,
scale
receiver,
of the
receiver.
receiver. I'm going receiver. That's what I'm going to be.
Yeah, receiver
I'm
pays
be
the
receiver.
most.
That's what I'm going to be. I'm gonna be right there catching that ball from Trevor Lawrence. That's going to be me.
Touche,
That's going to
touche.
be your boy.
All right.
And when you get the extra money, you can use the Discord HUE15 Top Sports Debate. There we go.
For all the people that's in here that didn't come in at the beginning, your boy is the best in the world. We are
What's your
up
thoughts?
12 units for the season. We went up 7 units today. I posted a play. $5 to win you 1,500 in the Discord. I won $1,500 today off a
Mm,
$5 play that I gave the whole chat, told him that I was gonna give it to him. And that's just one of the plays. So it was easy over a 2 grand day. What are y'all doing? It's only $30 for to be a Hall of Famer. Y'all can just miss out. Just
or
just just take the free plays. Just do the Hugh 1-5, take the free plays and still eat. Just do that.
HUE15. You heard what the man said.
Best in the world, Craig. So,
Hmm.
rapid fire. We have the Rams versus the Texans. Matthew Stafford. Correct me if I'm wrong. Today he became the top 10. I believe he the 10th. He's number 10 in the most passing yards as a quarterback in NFL history today.
Yeah, 60,000, I believe, is the thing. I
60,000.
think what they said, he's the 10th player to hit 60,000.
There you go.
I think that's
So,
what it is.
top 10 in passing yards in NFL history. What's your thoughts about that with Matthew Stafford?
I mean, he had some. He was like the Phil. Of course, I'm gonna give him credit, shout out, because he was in Detroit for a long time. But as he was in Detroit, he had probably one of the best receivers in history.
Hmm.
Megatron. So he was
Well, he just had to
basically
fill it up and just
he just had to throw it up, bro. Yeah, that man, we could through it to Megatron. They had the pictures of we all seen. They put
three defenders on him.
three defenders on him, or two cornerbacks on him at the line, which is insane.
And he
So
just
he just throwing it up there. So right off the gate, he had one of the biggest luxury of having one of the greatest receiver, I think, and in my book, of what I've seen, whatever, he's number two behind Randy that I've seen, right? But so he had that, and then when he went to Rams, he had Cooper Cup. So he had some dogs, he had some boys. But with that being said, he also had the great mentality of showing up every day and playing his behind off. Even though we sucked as Lions, we never had to worry about his effort. We never had to worry about his. morality. He's gonna come up with good moral, and he's gonna come with effort, and he's gonna give it
Um,
his all every time.
yeah,
So shout
we
out to
we
him.
we got to give Matthew Stafford his flowers.
Hmm.
Matthew Stafford durability was insane, and being able to play through injuries. I remember it was one like viral clip where he was playing with the Lions and he like threw a pass and got sacked and got destroyed, helmet all about turned, and he like fuck
Yeah,
he gonna run this
I know exactly what you're
and
talking
they
about.
like come out, he like fuck you and he go back in and go get like a game winning touchdown,
Touchdown,
and it's
dog.
like for he no matter how injured he is, his pain tolerance was high because you got to think he was playing for the Lions, so we was getting cooked.
And we
And,
was the number one worst organization at the time. We was number one.
and so he showed up to work every time, and Detroit fan base, we're not as bad as Philly, and we are brutal. Like we gonna love you, you ours, but once you ours, we're gonna still talk our shit. We gonna say it with
Mhm.
love, but when you bum it up, we're gonna literally, you're gonna hear it. We gonna tell you all about it if we see you on the street. We gonna tell you bummed it up. You have to have thick skin. But when you win, Jared, God, we gonna give you the love.
Yeah,
So and just think of how many games Matthew Stafford lost. So
man.
you gotta have thick skin, man. So shout out to Matthew Stafford.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He
he
Iron Man. He Iron Man for sure.
he deserving. And I'm happy that he went 21 for 29, 245, one touchdown, no interceptions, one against the Texans. Your
Which
boy
didn't give
CJ,
me much points because I started him. I knew he was gonna do solid.
yeah,
Like
he
I knew
did
what we
solid. He
doing out
just didn't
here.
mess up. He just didn't get. You got to think he a quarterback that don't run, so he didn't give you. He gave you 4 carries for -2 yards. So
He last of that Brett Favre mode.
yeah,
You know
he's
what I'm
last up
saying?
there because it
He
looked
didn't
like
cut and
golf ain't
slender.
making it. Golf ain't making it with his steel
No,
self. Um,
statue.
yeah. So CJ Stroud 19 for 27, 188, zero touchdowns, one interception. What is CJ Stroud doing, bro? This is like you had the amazing rookie year, you had that sophomore year. We said this is your junior year now, baby.
Mm.
What you doing,
It's
baby?
it's 100% what I said, man. It's that rookie year. They don't have no tape on you. They don't know it's a full fire. And that second year, second, third year is what we can tell what you kind of made of from there, right? And
Mhm.
unfortunately, he's not having a good showing. You know, he's an Ohio QB, so he's their best of all time. So we can only take it a grain of salt.
So the only other games that we didn't talk about, 49ers won 17-13 against the Seahawks. I watched 0% of that game. Brock Purdy went
Yeah.
26 for 35,
Okay,
277,
good.
2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, brutal.
Mm.
And Sam Darnold went 16 for 23, 0 interceptions, 0 touchdowns in his debut as a Seahawks. Do you care any about this game?
Oh man, I
What's
care so much that we don't have to talk about this. What you
random
got?
Ricky Pearsall got 4 receptions for 108 yards.
Mm.
CMC ended up playing today. He got 9 receptions for 73 yards. So CMC had a good game.
I mean, I
So
wonder how many points he got on fantasy.
a lot. If he got a bunch of catches and some rushing yards, so probably over 100 some yards. So he probably got 16 points unless he got a touchdown. But I don't think he got a touchdown. So that would have.
Woods.
So yeah, so that would have got him. Another game we didn't talk about: the Buccaneers and the Falcons. I told you that was a pick'em game. It just was a coin flip because it's gonna come down to the end, which it came down to the end. And I'm so happy Baker pulled it away because I don't know how he did. He did 17 for 32, terrible, 167, but he had 3 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Michael Penix Jr. He went 27 for 42, one touchdown, zero interceptions. Any thoughts about that game?
Not really, but Baker, he's doing a resurgence. He's kind of picking up where he left off. So shout out to him. Oh, I am BJ Robertson. I had him on my fantasy, so he did really good
Yeah,
for
he
you,
got
boy.
he got a big
Yeah,
50
50
yarder
yard joint. He did good for you,
50-yard
boy.
one. Raiders versus Patriots. I thought Patriots was gonna win. They got Geno. You said Geno is the truth and was gonna do good over there, which he really did. And we know Geno been cooking the Lions for
Hmm.
years.
Yeah, he
Um,
gonna cook the Lions, boy. That's what he gonna do.
Geno went 24 for 34. That nigga had 361. I mean 362 yards.
Yeah, he on the bench for you, boy. He on the bench for you, boy.
So you know about how many points he get.
Not that much. He only got like 19.
Damn. Yeah, I guess only one touchdown and one interception, but he went wild. He went wild. Drake
Honestly,
May.
he only had like 4 more points than Matthew Stafford, which is crazy.
See, should have started, Mm, Cardinals versus Saints. Nobody cares.
Oh yeah, remember?
Kyler
No,
Murray. They won by 7, so we give them that. Giants versus the Commanders. Nobody cares. The Commanders supposed to won, but Russell
Russell Wilson didn't
Wilson.
look good.
That he went 17 for 37.
God,
Oh dog,
damn.
he's cooked, bro. He ain't gonna make it for the rest of the season, bro.
Say that one more
He's
time.
he's cooked, bro.
He
He
went 17 for 37, bro.
zero touchdowns, zero interceptions. You just
I
was
got Malik
out
Neighbors.
there. What was you, bro? He he's out of the NFL before the season over with. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Giants is like what? Giants is like what do we do? Well,
Don't they got the
you get real messed up
Mm.
and you drunk at night, you go to a club and you wake up next to a chick and you like, did I use rubber? What did I do?
I forget, is Jameson
Yeah, Jameson
is
gonna
he
have that spot.
is he is he at the Giants or the Jets? Yeah, the
Giants.
Giants. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because
I can't wait to get. I can't wait to get it because Malik
he went
Neighbors gonna
crazy.
go
He went
crazy.
crazy in the preseason. His first preseason snap, he threw a touchdown.
Malik Neighbors gonna go crazy once Jameson go there because he ain't gonna
He,
make it.
man, he's gonna go because Malik Neighbors with Jameson. Malik Neighbors gonna get 2 touchdowns, 151 yards, and Jameson's gonna throw for 5 picks and
And
five
two
touchdowns.
touchdowns. Yeah, I'm here for it, bro. So I can't wait, bro. Get
It's
Russell
must
out of
see
there, bro.
TV, bro. Like we'll watch the
Yeah,
game when Jameson,
yeah.
because
Get
everybody
him
loves
out of
Jameson.
there, bro. Get him out of there, bro.
Jaden Daniels, 19 for 30, 233, one touchdown, zero interceptions.
Nothing special.
He had a terrible game.
It's just nothing special. Like I
It's
said,
just
tape is out. Tape is out.
yeah, it's just yeah. So I say he's gonna have a regression year. It's just crazy how the NFL, how year one you just whoop on everybody ass, and it's year two you just can't even throw the ball. Like, dude, the whole offseason they like, man, our number one goal is to stop you, Jay.
I think so. I think
Like
so,
it
bro.
don't
I
make
think
sense
so.
how it's always like that. No matter the position, no matter the good. And I learned that when we had Sue, and Sue dominated that rookie year. And that second year, I'm like, man, what the hell is going on with Sue? They started double, triple teaming, and Sue was irrelevant that year too.
Mm.
Then he figured it out. He like, okay, he got better, did what he needs to do. Like, let me uh, 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 swim move to get to somebody and stump on. Let me stump on this nigga.
I mean, you hurt somebody.
Let me hurt somebody. So that is all the games. Yes, we talked about our Lions. You have to go rewatch it. We talked about every single game, gave our thought about our bum Lions, gave our thoughts about the greatest game I have watched in football in a very long time. Only thing better in my opinion is when the Patriots came back on the Falcons. That Ravens Bill game was everything you wanted and more. We made $1 zillion. Great
That
plays.
Pittsburgh and Jets game was good too.
Yes, that was a very good game
Mm,
that you'll want for that one also. So it was like week 1, Sunday. We had some good football, man. We had some good football. I just think we just didn't have enough good matchups. Because our best
okay.
matchups was um Cowboys and Eagles, and that was hype, but
Yeah, they prejaculated.
yeah, they
Got
messed that up.
Spitgate.
Spitgate. Then outside of that, you just had Lions in Green Bay, and we couldn't even get up.
Hmm.
And you had the
Buffalo
Steelers
and
and
Baltimore.
Jets.
Yeah.
You thought it's just to watch it, and you
It
had
wasn't good
Raven,
matchups. It wasn't
and
good
you had
matchups.
Ravens and Bills. Outside of that, nobody cared about the Jacksonville game. You just want to see the stats of what Travis Hunter was going
Nobody
to
cared
do.
about the Miami game.
Nobody cared about Titans versus Broncos. You just want to see what Cam was going to do.
Mm,
Nobody cared about Giants and Commanders like Cardinals and Saints, Raiders,
maybe Rams in
Patriots.
Houston. Maybe. I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
But
it's just like it's a terrible slate of football today, but at least one of the two of the good games gave us good games. And
mm,
it was, close ones. Not too many real upsets. So, family, me and Hugh gave you guys some
mm.
game. If you don't want to be a lame, all you got to do is join the Hall of Fame. And how can they join the
Hey,
Hugh?
pause. Man, just top sports debate. Go ahead, join the WAP. You know what I'm saying? Discord WAP. Just type it in, top sports debate, and type in that HUE 15. Get you 15% off of monthly, yearly, lifetime, however you want to do it, however you feel. Just type in that HUE 15, and let's get in this thing. We're gonna have some good fun this season of football. You share your best, we share our best. If you decide that you want to tell anybody else just beside Lando, we all in this thing. So come in, have a good time, and let's get up, baby.
See you tomorrow. Let's do it again tomorrow, Hugh, man.
Yeah.